Salut à ton internaute, bienvenue sur cet espace YouTube.
merde. Bon, pas grave.
Salut Eden. How you doing? Did you sleep last night? Yeah, they will go on the horse. They are the riders of the horse I painted last week. Ah, I just started. Well, now it's just chainmail for everybody. But putting them together was already a big job. Those fuckers are very small, so it's tricky with my big fingers to put them together. Yeah, this technique of painting 10 minis at once is it really take off all the fun of painting minis actually. I mean, they're okay if you just paint one. You know, just concentrate on one character, and you're doing the chainmail, and then you're doing the shirt, and then you're doing the trouser, and then you're doing the face and the weapon and everything, and you see it coming together quite quick. You know, in 2 hours you have a mini. But painting them like that, you know, you just paint a chainmail, and then you repaint the chainmail, and then you repaint the chainmail, and then you get crazy after an hour. Yeah. Because it's almost the same chainmail, so it's like, at least for the horses, you know, they all have different skins, so it was a little bit more fun. But those guys are like, I have 7 of those guys that they are all exactly the same. The position changed a little bit because I didn't want any too much static cavalry, but they are wearing all the same thing with the same weapon, you know. So it's like 7 of them will be exactly the same thing. Hey Mirko, salut salut. J'étais en train d'exprimer toute ma joie de peindre 10 figurines en même temps. Yeah, it's kind of very boring, but have to be done. So I can start my orcs next week. Should be more fun, because at least, you know, orcs, they're all different. They are not military with, you know, like the same armor for everybody. They're wearing, you know, every orc's wearing different things, and they are very physically different as well. So I don't think I will go with the 10 by 10 things. I'm probably gonna paint them one by one, so I'm sure they're all very different. The only thing that is kind of the same is the color scheme. So you have a unity, you know, in the unit, but doesn't mean they are wearing the same things. Yeah. But yeah, according to every painter, that's the only way to paint an army at once. So, and I believe that it's just the process is awful. It breaks out all the fun, like I was saying. Yeah, but like I said, you know, if you paint just one, this is not the same. If you paint just one, you know, spend some time on the chainmail and then you do something else. So it's another, you know, it's not the same routine every time. There is a technique for the chainmail, there's another technique for the fabric, and then you do something else for the face. So it's not like, you know, you're doing the same thing all the time. It changed. And it's probably as boring as watching that it is to paint. That's the problem with those live stream with paintings. That it's it's probably very boring to watch somebody paint 10 minutes in once. But if you choose between doing it on my own or doing it on Twitch, so we never know. I can talk to somebody while I'm boringly paying those guys. Bah, c'est quasiment ça là, hein. Je l'ai peint en gris foncé exprès. Et là, je suis quasiment sur du brossage à sec pour faire la cotte de maille. Le casque, lui, je fais une autre technique parce que j'aime pas trop la technique du brossage. Donc pour le casque, je le peins carrément en argenté et après je fais un lavis noir dessus. Pour récupérer les détails, ça fonctionne assez bien. Et je fais pareil pour la pointe de la lance. Je la peins en noir, en argent et après je mets un petit lavis noir dessus. Et pour la côte de maille, je suis à brossage à sec. Hein. Enfin pas à sec parce que sinon il se passe rien, mais suffisamment pour garder les trous. Alright, have a good lunch. Ouais, je viens de passer 1 heure à essayer de redémarrer mon Streamlab. J'avais le pilote de la carte graphique qui était plus assez... qui était pas updaté, je sais pas quoi. Il me fait une mise à jour puis après ça marche pas, tu sais. ok. Allez, on avance. On ne se décourage pas. Pense à comme ils vont être bien sur leurs chevaux. Bon, c'est la première fois que je fais ça comme c'est censé être fait, c'est-à-dire peindre les chevaux d'abord et les cavaliers tout seuls, et après les coller ensemble. J'avoue que c'est plus simple. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai une palette humide derrière là-bas, parce que je me balance tout sur mes feuilles. N'importe quoi. Alors ensuite, porte-étendard, j'avais dit qu'il serait aussi en argenté. Bon, de toute façon, il n'y a que le boss que je vais faire en doré, donc... Ouais, je me suis planté pour lui, je voulais... Parce qu'il a une cote de maille différente, celui-là. Et je voulais garder cette cote de maille pour le boss. Mais dans la précipitation, j'ai pas vu que... Lui aussi, il avait une cote de maille comme ça. Du coup, je vais quand même la différencier en la faisant argentée et l'autre dorée. ça serait pas mieux si la lumière était au-dessus de moi comme ça. On voit mieux là, hein. Ah, il y a vraiment du boulot sur ces trucs là. Ok. Il a une lance là-haut. Okay. Hey Denise! Sitting and look like such a soft cushion, very comfortable. Right, I'm gonna try to make it more. Oh, looks like it's inside. Yeah, the other guys is gonna go on the horse. They are sitting on my paint pot just for me to paint them. How you doing? So glad you came by. It's just a blue tag. That's what it is. Just a blue tag. So I stuck a ball of blue tag on my capuchon there and on my, how do you call that, tab? My cap, yeah, on the cap, and I just squeeze the mini on top of it, making sure that the legs are not stuck, because I'm gonna have to paint the inside because it's visible. Happy to catch you too. I was checking start streaming, no mail today, so since morning I have tagger and craft. That's good. Yeah, I mean this morning I buy some stuff for the fridge, and then I slept a little bit because I was tired, and then yeah, my Streamlab, the thing that make me able to stream, decided that in an update, so I updated and then it was not working anymore, so I had to figure out what to do, and so I can start working on those minis. So yeah, I'm a little bit late. Supposed to start 9:30 this morning, but I only start 30 minutes ago. Alright, so this dude is gonna be in gold, so doesn't need silver everywhere. And that will be it for the silver. 30 minutes of silver. Yeah. I can't believe it. Now, what color? Maybe we can go with the red. Oh, yeah. Do the paint smell strong? I wonder. I always check paint since I'm a bit sensitive to chemicals. I mean, it is acrylic. Acrylic doesn't smell anything. That's the one of the advantage of acrylic. You know, oil paint, it's very strong because, you know, you have the smell of the paint, but you clean, you know, you have the thinner is very smelly, and everything you use to paint with it is, you know, that smell strong. But acrylic doesn't smell anything, so don't be worried about that. So of course I'm gonna have to do 2 coats of that. So that means I'm gonna spend even more time doing the red fabric. Yoo-hoo! As I'm working with thin layers, I'm trying. That means that we're gonna see the layer beneath it always. So sometimes it's good because you play with that. Like if I'm painting my minis in dark gray first, it's so that when this dark red is dry, it's gonna pick up that dark gray, and it's gonna become like a darker red. So I can come back with exactly the same red, but get a better color because it's a second coat. So I can choose to leave the darkest area the way it is if I want to. At least that's the way I do it. I personally like the effect when you paint silver and black together carefully, so it shines after several coats. Yeah, I mean, having a black undercoat for silver is, and so, you know, normally even for gold, that's a must-do thing. So much better looking. Okay. Now I can come back here and just doing the the raised area and leave what is under his arm, for example, that dark, because the light is not coming here, so it doesn't need to be as bright as on the top. Alright, there's this color red as well, so I need to go there. I think this tip is too thick. I need to choose a thinner tip. That's funny enough, this pencil is 5, so it's quite big, but he has this very pointy tip that I can go anywhere with it. Well, it's quite long. It's one done. And you know what? I'm gonna do the whole thing in one go, so I won't have to come back to this red thing, because it seemed to dry quite quickly, so I can do the lighter part right now. So I'm gonna come back on the top of the shoulders with a little bit of orange that I add to my red. And I'm just gonna do the top, because that's where the light is hitting the dude. Alright, we have one completely done shirt. So I'm gonna do that 10 times. Woohoo! That's gonna be so fun. Let's starting from scratch. The thing is, I can't even try to go fast, because every time I do that I fucked it up, and then it takes more time to fix it than, you know, to go fast in the first place. Make it a game? How? How do you make that a game? Yeah, I'm agree with, trying to make the next one even better. I mean, that's why I'm doing it, every Thursday. So the main reason is to have those two armies so we can do the videos. But the only main reason, there is two main reason, is to get better at it. So I guess each mini I do should bring me some knowledge about how to get better, how to do things easier or more effective and stuff like that. And those guys are 38 millimeters guys, so I guess when I'm gonna come to my orcs that are 35 millimeters minis, should be a little bit easier. Should be. Is it gonna be? I don't know, we'll see, but feel like it's gonna be easier. I mean, so far it's a clean enough job, so I guess it's already better than my first 10. As long as it's clean, that's all what I ask. I know fabric is okay, silver metal is okay. The gold metal is crap because my paint is very bad. So I even do a better job with my golden marker. So that's what I'm gonna use from now on. What I wish is that I'll be able to do gold and silver without metallic paint, but I tried that on my horse with the small golden rings, and I failed. I don't know if it's because it was too small or it's because I didn't get the right color yet, but I failed. So I mean, it looks so effective with metallic paint that I'm gonna stick with that for now. Seems very easier. I mean, the chainmail looks great with metallic paint, so I don't really see why I should do something else. Alright, I guess the second dude, dude 2, looks like he's done with his shirt. Alright, see you later, dude 2. Let's welcome dude 3. Hello, dude 3. Let's go back again. Let's make this one even better and count point. Let's train, my friend. Let's train. If I could get as good as, you know, drawing with ballpoint pen, I'd be very happy. But yeah, I have more training with ballpoint pen than I do with paint right now. But yeah, a lot of my students in my workshop, you know, saw the minis on a mini table I display, so I can put those guys, and they were like, "Wow, they're great," blah blah blah. And like, yeah, I still have, you know, a lot of progress to do. You know, yeah, but what are you talking about? They looks great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to your point of view, they looks clean and, you know, compared to, I don't know, plastic toy. But, you know, comparing with a lot of stuff I see online, you know, I still have a lot to work to do. What is the point? What is the most challenging aspect of painting minis so far for you? The face. All the rest is okay, but the face is tricky, especially because it's very small, and it is framed between two plaques of helmet. So it's quite challenging for me. And of course, the metal paint without metallic paint is quite challenging as well. And I'm not even gonna talk about the light effect. That I'm not there yet, but you know, good painters are able to make a sword look like pure energy, and make the light of this energy everywhere on the mini, and you really feel like this sword is a light, you know, and it's not. It was just a sword that this guy decided to make like a, you know. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that's... So I want to have that with those guys anyway, because they are pure military guys and they don't have lighting effect on them. OSL, alright. And it stands for what? OSL. I think that's what I found the most magical about painting minis, is this paint effect. You know, even, you know, the simplest effect, like, you know, having a guy with, you know, eyes that are light up, you know, with light on the eyes. I mean, it's very simple, you know. Technically, just paint the thing white, and then you add a little bit of blue. When you look at him, it's very easy, and you try it, and it doesn't look like it's light at all. And then, you know, for a minute, I'm on my mom's shoes, trying to do, you know, sugar paste cake, and saying to me, you know, when you do it, it looks so easy, and when I do it, it looks crap. And I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? It's like, look, do that, it's very easy. And now I am the same with these fucking paint miniatures. But you know, I'm confident that if I'm keep working my skill every Thursday, no matter what, if I really want to do it, you know, I'm sure I can have some effect there. Just training. Training is the key. Now, hopefully, I didn't hide stuff that we're gonna see on the mini when it's gonna be on the horse. I mean, I check it out, and normally it's just the inside of the legs that is touching the horse, so I don't really, you know, should be not worry about it. Oh, this one I forgot to paint the spear. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like white and black pictures. Yeah. As you know, as a color lover I am, with you know when I draw a portrait. When it's about photos, I always think that it makes you look cooler than in color. Okay, looks like the music decided to stop. Why is that? Yeah, I have those actually, the magnifying glass. But I find out that it doesn't change that much. And my eyes are too tired at the moment to be able to use them because you know, I see two minis instead of one when I look at in there. Okay. Okay, so that dude is done.